morning, Danielle, about how we actually need the rain here. So many
Yes.
parts of the country don't. We do, and we're getting a pretty good dosing.
We're getting a pretty good dosing. Some places picking up over 2 inches of rain.
I'll take
so
it.
we will take it. I know a lot of gardens
Yes,
could really
please.
use
The
that
lawn
rain.
is brown.
It is. Let's turn it green, shall we? But I want to show you a local live radar right now, if we can, because you see on it, it is raining all the way as far west as Worcester right now. Also raining along the North Shore. Heavier bands moving through the South Shore as well as on the islands at this hour. And we're going to leave rain in the forecast pretty much through the afternoon and into the evening. Now, most of the showers in the afternoon are mainly Worcester and points east and also south. But as we get towards 4 or 5 o'clock, here's where the best showers are if you're riding home from work in and around Boston, along the coast of the South Shore and the Cape and Islands. And that is where they're going to stay even as we head through the evening and into the overnight. We can expect some drizzle and even some fog that will be appearing, especially in those spots. It will be a cloudy start, obviously, tomorrow once again. Rain totals, as I said before, over 2 inches in Springfield, and they picked up 1.5 inches within an hour from one of those cells earlier in the morning. So a lot of rain. Boston just shy of 3/10 of an inch of rain. Worcester very close to 1 inch of rain from the showers today. And looking over Boston, it is cloudy out there. It looks gloomy, and it's also raw. Temperatures well below normal. We should be in the mid-70s, and we're in the mid-50s at the lunchtime hour. The winds are out of the east-southeast at about 10. And this is where the temperatures are going to stay through the day today and also as we head towards this evening and into the overnight. In fact, overnight lows only in the mid-50s to maybe a few upper 50s, and we are going to leave drizzle and fog in the forecast. Now, it's all due to this area of low pressure. It will sink farther to the south, but then we're watching another cold front on the back end of this. This is going to come through tomorrow and could trigger some strong to potentially severe storms. We're going to talk about that timeline coming up, but also another system we're watching is down here over the Gulf of Mexico. Right now, in the next 48 hours, it has an 80% chance of becoming a tropical storm. It would be Tropical Storm Bill, and it looks like it is going to impact Texas within the next 24 hours and bring them a lot of rain, and that is one area of the country that does not need the rain. Now, for tomorrow's forecast, we're going to warm up more than we did today. We'll be back into the 70s, even pushing 80 degrees in a lot of spots, and there is going to be that chance for a shower or thunderstorm through the afternoon, even in Boston as we head towards dinner time. Highs tomorrow anywhere from the mid-70s to low 80s, and if we get breaks of sunshine, which I think will happen around midday, that's going to fuel the fire to get these thunderstorms going. So let me show you the timeline for tomorrow. As we get towards 1 o'clock, notice a couple of them firing up, especially out in western Mass, I think. And then they're going to come across the state, and by 2, 3 o'clock, they could be in and around Worcester County and southwest New Hampshire. I think they'll come across Boston around 4, 5, 6 o'clock, and even the South Shore, the Cape. All of us could see a chance of seeing a hit or miss shower thunderstorm. Remember, not everyone's going to see it like today, where everybody has been getting that rain. Anyone that does see a storm, though, could be on the stronger to severe side, especially in this area you see in yellow. Strong winds and heavy rain is going to be the main threats with these storms. Then we get through tomorrow and look at Wednesday, 78 degrees, lots of sunshine out there. It will be cool along the coast, but one thing you're going to notice is there'll be humidity in the air tomorrow. That's how we get these thunderstorms going, but it gets out of here on Wednesday, so it's comfortable, it's pleasant out. It's a beautiful day. Wednesday is actually my pick of the week. There is some more stormy weather on Thursday, and the weekend looks a little bit unsettled right now. Jason.